which I wrestled over a 12-year period. I only lost once. Private Lorenzo Thomas grabbed me by the breeches and threw me to the ground, and the second time we went down together. But it was a fair fight, and I'll have to give him credit for that. Yet despite my one loss, I firmly believe that wrestling has made me a better person. Oh, it's not for everyone. It's about the toughest sport there is, but I'll tell you this. If you can learn to become a good wrestler, well, everything else in life becomes easy. Now, there's many different types of wrestling. There's folk style, freestyle, mud wrestling, sparring. Today, I'd like to talk to you a little about my style known as grappling. Now, grappling is the oldest sport in the history of the world. And it makes sense, since our distant ancestors were probably too cave-in grappling over a bone. Every generation that comes along wants to know who's the tallest, who's the fastest, who's the smartest, but most important of all, who's the strongest. And that's important among every species of animal on Earth. A point debated by a man named Charles Darwin, who was in fact born on the same day I was born, February 12th, 1809. Now, I haven't actually wrestled since I was in my 30s, but I firmly believe that even in my 50s, I still have what it takes. And so, folks, I'd like to ask a favor of you. Please don't tell my wife, Mary, what I'm about to do next, because she is firmly against it. I'd like to invite any man thinks he's got what it takes to come up here and spend just 1 minute with me. Well, even if he loses, I got a crisp $5 bill to line his pockets. Will I have any challengers? Well, come on. Come on, let's get it on. One of you big men, come on up here. Let's get it on now. Or have the chickens just moved into Hodgenville?
I'll accept your challenge.
Oh, well, folks, we have a challenger. Okay, good deal. We have a challenger up here.
For the honor of my town, sir.
Well, very good. What's your name?
Jacob Walters.
Jacob?
Yes, sir.
Well, it's my town too, you know. You ever wrestled before?
Yes, sir. I'm in the Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Well, that's quite a coincidence, because, well, so am I. Well, what's it gonna be? Catch and hold? Collar and elbow? Indian style?
I was thinking no holds barred.
You mean the rough and tumble?
Yep.
Woo! Boy, I haven't done that since my log rolling days. Wait just a minute. Thought just occurred to me. If we do the rough and tumble up here, well, we're gonna tear all our clothes, and we're gonna leave quite a bit of damage. Why don't we just show off a few of our moves and let that be it, shall we?
I think that sounds good.
All right. Now, the first rule of grappling is that there are no rules. Anything goes, but I prefer the safer way. No poking at the eyes, no chawing on the ears, and no hair pulling either. When I'm ready to grapple, I'll stand in a square stance and face my opponent. One leg out, one leg in. Now you want to protect that lead leg. Always head up, arms in. Now grapple on your toes. Never step backward when grappling. If you do, you'll be taken down quickly and lose points. Parry block. Correct. And you see, just one simple karate move, I was able to track down my opponent. Okay. All right. Woo. Now in wrestling, everyone has the same potential to be number one. Just depends on how hard you want to work at it, how successful you want to be. I'd like to thank my opponent, Jacob, for his time and talent. And there's one final matter of business left to settle. Thank you so much.